out in Orchard Park, we all have game day superstitions, right? Maybe you wear the same socks or jersey for every game, hoping it'll help your team win. But some members of Bills Mafia have a new explanation surrounding the team's recent hot streak: feeding the pit. Yeah, we're talking about the pit that you see right there where the new stadium is being built. Obviously, this is kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? But the fan theory dates back to September when a man actually fell into that construction pit, wasn't seriously injured. Nevertheless, it's helping to feed this wild new fan theory, and it's prompting a warning that's now gone viral from local attorney William Mattar. And joining us live tonight to talk about this is William Mattar. Sir, we appreciate you taking some time for us. And this is some free legal advice from a man who is well known in the legal community to Bills fans. Tell me how you got involved in this back and forth online.
Oh, Mike, thank you so much for having me. It was kind of fun. There was a lot of tweets going on about jumping into that pit and getting involved and having some major traction with regard to jumping into the pit to ensure a Bills win. The problem is we don't want anyone to get hurt, and so I just put out a little warning. I said legal advice. That would be a bad idea, basically. And so that's how I did it. We saw some tweets. It was getting some traction. I thought going to a point of little extreme. So I kind of just, with a little fun, gave them some feedback of maybe don't do this.
Yeah, I think we're at over 1 million views on social media of the back and forth and some of the responses. I want to ask you about that in a moment. But first, in terms of just how serious this can be, obviously you can get injured. This is a construction site, but you can also get in trouble with the law. This is no laughing matter when it comes to the sheriff's office and police.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and one is trespassing, and you wouldn't want to trespass on the Bills' property. I think that would be a bad idea. You'd probably be kicked out of to go into any other Bills game ever again in your life. You don't really want that to ever happen. And so you don't want to get arrested and have all those problems. But I think the biggest thing is if you actually did trespass and get over those fences, which you shouldn't do, you can really get hurt. And we love our Bills. We just don't want we want our Bills to win. And so we want to keep that energy going. But at the same time, we don't want any of our Bills fans to get hurt.
Absolutely. I've got a little less than a minute left. Talk to me about some of the responses that you've seen online. One of my favorites, and our producer Shannon's favorite, said, "Hurt in a pit, we don't give a word I can't say on live TV." Do you have some favorites that you've seen out there?
Well, I had another one that was similar to that. That was "Hurt in a pit, I told you not to do it."
Yeah.
4444444. So I thought that was a little clean and a fun one too.
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally, obviously you're a Bills fan, big attorney here in Buffalo. Game day prediction for this weekend besides don't go into the pit?
Yeah, well, obviously don't go into the pit. Bills are going to win by 3.
This has been a fun segment and also with an important message. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for having me.